Hey, what's up guys, TJ here. I've been getting a lot of questions over social media about my process and how I go about filming content for social media, Instagram, YouTube, stuff like that. So I thought I would put a little vlog together in real time about how I go about it during a normal day of working at my day job, coming home on my lunch break, and putting all this stuff together. So let's check it out. Enjoy. Okay, so I thought I would take the opportunity to kind of document how I make my videos for Instagram. And I've talked a little bit about how hectic the process can be on some podcasts before. So I thought I would take this opportunity to actually show you what's going on. So I'm in my car right now. I'm heading home from work. I'm on my lunch break. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. And I've got an hour, so it'll take me roughly about 15-ish minutes to get home. And when I get there, I will turn on my studio, set this camera up, and start filming. So I'll see you at the house. Hi, Ollie. Boot up Logic. So let's go into the live room, get all that turned on, get this thing set up, and get ready to go. So there you go. This is the room, pretty much ready to go. Here's a quick shot of the rig right now. Okay, and I got this table over here, so I have a monitor and a keyboard so that I can remotely control the computer from in here. Find the angle for the video. Okay, I'm cool with that. Let's figure out what we're gonna play. Okay, that's it! Okay, so looking at my watch, it's 11:35. So I got about 10 minutes here to kind of turn things off, find something to eat, and then get my ass back to work. So let's shut everything off. It's late. Bye-bye. Okay, so to save myself just a smidge of trouble when I get home, I'm gonna kind of piece through and get the last little bit of what I just grabbed, and try to get, I don't know, as much of this balanced mix-wise, which isn't really a ton that I have to do, so that when I come home after work to write the tracks to this, that most of that editing work is already done. So I'm gonna do that now, and then shut us all down, get out of here. Okay, so I've got my clip selected. The only thing I have to do edit-wise tonight, and this is the only big pain in the ass, is these are my tom tracks. So you can see on the transients where I actually hit, there's a fill here, and some accents here, stuff like that. All of the space in between those is just dead mic bleed that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to go in and cut those out so the toms shine through. And then after that's done, we'll be ready to write some tracks, and I've already got some stuff in mind, so when I come home tonight, this will be a relatively easy process. Save, quit. It is a bit of a hectic process, I'm not going to lie to you. So I try to do this a couple of times a week, and I've been doing this for a few years now. And what's great about this is it's really honed in my writing chops. Basically has proven to me for all those years that I sat on my ass and procrastinated about wanting to do something, to use my time the best way that I can, that this is totally achievable. If you're willing to commit yourself to the process, if you're willing to commit yourself to the product and what it is you want to do, you have all of the time you would ever possibly need. You just have to look for it. And once you find it, you have to commit yourself to using it. So that's what this whole big experiment has been about, and it's been awesome because it's allowed me to share a product with so many of you people out there over social media, YouTube and things like that, and I've made a lot of really great relationships and gotten some decent work from it. So I definitely plan to continue doing this for as long as I can until I move out of this house and either don't have the ability for a while, or if something really drastic changes, but I don't really see that happening anytime soon. So as my schedule will allow it, I'm going to continue doing this. So that's essentially the bulk of the work. The writing that comes at night is something that I kind of piece in. Like I'll get home and I'll spend some time with my family. We just had a baby. He'll be a month this Thursday. So I'll spend some time with them, make sure they're fed, and come down here and kind of piece a couple of tracks together just to give it some body and life. And that's it. Then I shut it down for the night. So it's time to head back to work. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm back home from work. So I have to quickly make those last minute edits that we talked about before I went back this afternoon, and we'll get some tracks going. So I'm gonna do a kind of a quick short time lapse of the whole process, but it's really straightforward. In Logic, I use a third-party software synth called Omnisphere. I'll try to select between 3 to 5 different layers, usually kind of covering the frequency spectrum that's going to fill out the tracks that we recorded earlier. It's up-tempo. I'll post the full thing of it at the end of this. So here we go. Let's write some tracks. Okay, so that's it. I've got everything down that I think I'm going to need for this. I've got 5 layers and then something leady on top. So that's kind of the pattern that I've fallen into, where there's going to be a pad that's going to have kind of a chunky chord, and then I'll reinforce that with a couple of other voices, usually like a strings pad or something arpeggiated. Then I'll find a bass synth that's going to work inside that pad, because I usually will drone a single chord and then create a progression using a bass synth. And then just for extra texture, I'll have something either syncopated, like a syncopated synth that's like a hat, or like a, drumming on something. And then I'll usually get this really kind of washed out ambient piano sound that'll be the lead voice. So that's typically the pattern that I fall into. So again, at the end of this, you'll get the full final version of everything. And like I explained before, I just take all this crap and I go into work tomorrow and I mash it all together on my laptop. Export it off to Dropbox onto my phone, and then I send it off to Instagram for everybody else to see. So that's it. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.